Hello, beautiful humans. It has been a long time no see. I kind of took all of November off, and I will explain that a little bit more here in a second. But first, thank you for being here for this video. If you are new to my channel and we have not met yet, my name is Ive Been. I'm a yoga and meditation instructor, as well as a fellow endo warrior goddess. I was diagnosed with endometriosis by laparoscopy earlier this year in April of 2021. And ever since then, I have been on my channel documenting my journey through my symptoms, my surgery, my recovery, and my holistic treatment. That's one of my big goals, is healing without hormones. So if that interests you, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be getting more into mental health and my thyroid healing and other forms of healing that I have done in my lifetime too. Just sharing my story and being here with you guys means the world to me. And so I thank you for sticking along my journey, bearing with me, and just for being here. The support in this community, it means more to me than you have any idea. So, where have I been? I kind of mentioned in some of my more recent videos that I have been substitute teaching since the beginning of this school year. And substitute teaching at different districts, different grade levels, everywhere from K through 12, and kind of getting a sense of, you know, what are they learning in schools as far as mental health goes? What are they, what do they know? What do they need to know? Because when I was at that age going through school, I needed mental health support in ways that I did not have it. And that was kind of the first stepping stone on my journey. And so there's a lot for me, I think, to learn in this area and in this realm, being inside of the school districts. And at the start of November, November 1st, I started a full-time substitute teaching job as a middle school art teacher. And my brain kind of takes that on as a challenge of, okay, well, yes, let's use art, but let's introduce mindfulness and mental health resources in a way that art can help them flourish in that way, and just give them more of a choice. I've been learning, not because I am a parent or anything, but just because I think it's great knowledge and understanding to have of treating other human beings, is gentle parenting techniques. And gentle parenting techniques are kind of cool because I've been taking them on as teaching techniques and using those gentle parenting techniques in the classroom and introducing, I am looking into getting a book on discipline that still enables self-esteem and things like that. Just trying to flip the script of what we know as school and what we know as this authoritative teacher figure, and how can we, you know, make this a more collaborative space. And that's what I needed, that person, when I was in school. And this last month of getting the experience of working with these people and with these kids, it's been super empowering, and I've learned a ton, and I know that I have more to learn moving forward. And so yeah, that's where I've been, that's where I'm at. Some of you know, like, had a business starting last year, and I'm actually, January 16th will have marked 2 years since I started that business. But as of lately, it just wasn't sustainable anymore, and it wasn't bringing me joy in the same way, and I wasn't able to really find work. It wasn't bringing me money. And I had to take a leap of faith and really put my faith and trust in spirit, and these opportunities opened and these doors opened for me, and I took them. And I don't know where that's leading for me. Like, I'm not heading into a full-time teaching opportunity for the rest of my life, no, but there are lessons here that I need to learn to be able to move on to my next steps and understand what that looks like for me. And so I'm just along for the ride. I was talking to my friend Monica, and if you're watching this, then much love and gratitude to you, my friend. But we were kind of talking about how I felt that because my business wasn't working anymore, that I had failed. And she reminded me that, you know, when I first started that business, I took on a dozen clients in 2 weeks. Like less than a month. In my first month, I had over a dozen clients that I was working with. Like I did not fail. My business got me through the pandemic. My business kept me sustainable while I needed that income. My business allowed me to work from home during the most dangerous time to be working out in public for not only, my physical health, but my mental health as well. Like I didn't know I was about to go through this journey with my endometriosis, and so the universe, like it takes care of me, and I've kind of been able to surrender a little bit more into that feeling of security and trust and divine inspiration and divine timing, really, So I don't know what my next step is, but I have all the trust and faith that it will happen in divine timing. And I wanted to touch as well on my latest endo flare-up. So my period this cycle was 9 days late, like to the point where I was like, okay, I'm going to take a pregnancy test just to make sure. And it came back negative, which I thought it would. I was like, what is going on? But a couple weird things I think come into play here. So when I looked back at my calendars, I always menstruate with the full moon. And the full moon hadn't happened yet. So as soon as that full moon hit, so did my cycle. And so that's kind of one of those things. I might start cycle tracking with the moon because it's just something that I'm kind of subconsciously aware of, but I don't necessarily physically track my symptoms with the moon. I do track them for my, fertility and my symptoms and all of those fun and productivity and all those things, but not necessarily for the moon. So that's something that I think I might start looking into. And the other thing is, I feel kind of like Spirit was holding out on me because I wasn't supposed to experience this painful cycle at school. We ended up getting this whole week off of school for Thanksgiving break as I'm filming this. And so I'm very grateful that I can be at home while this is happening, because now I'm on day 3. And usually by day 2, my pain subsides and I can be like a little bit more mobile. And like chronic illness warriors, this. You'd never be able to tell by looking at me, but I've been in so much pain today. It's crazy. For day 3, it's quite a high pain level for day 3, and that's unusual for me. Same with the bleeding. Usually my bleeding subsides by the end of day 3, and it's still very heavy bleeding. So we'll see how that goes. My vitamins, I'm gonna order those soon, so I'm excited to do a video on those for you guys, and that's kind of where I'm at. Happy holiday season to all of you, and I will see you in the next video. Happy healing, loves. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Follow me on social media for more daily content. And as always, I'll be back every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday with more content.